It's crunch time at the Minnesota State Capitol.
Right now, lawmakers only have about 30 hours to finish their special session, or parts of the state government will run out of money. WCCO's Caroline Cummings is watching the last-minute moves at the Capitol, and she joins us now with the latest. Caroline?
Hi there, Amelia. So some context on why it's so important that lawmakers do pass these parts of the budget is because a Supreme Court ruling from a few years ago said that the courts can't step in and bridge the gap and fund critical services if lawmakers don't come to an agreement on a budget. That's what happened in the 2011 shutdown, where 80% of government still could remain funded. Now, the services like mental health and SNAP benefits and state parks before the July 4th weekend are in the clear and are funded because a lot of the budget is already signed into law. But the courts and the state prisons could be in trouble because they're tethered to a public safety bill that's currently being debated back and forth in the House and the Senate. And the House is moving to amend that bill and put some changes that were left out of that final deal to make police more accountable. Some of those changes include limits on traffic stops for minor traffic violations and releasing body camera video to families within 48 hours of a deadly incident in which someone was killed by a police officer. DFL lawmakers are frustrated and angered over what they say is lack of meaningful police accountability, all while the world is watching Minnesota after George Floyd's death.
Our duty as the House is to lay before the other body the needed legislation to meet our core constitutional mandate to provide for the public safety. That simply cannot be done without police accountability, no more than it can be done by underfunding law enforcement operations.
Now, the House has successfully brought forward some of the changes that they want to see, and if they continue to bring forward more, the Senate says that it won't take up any of them at all. So that bill hangs in the balance, not to mention there's other bills that still need to pass, like K-12 spending and a tax bill that will provide relief for small businesses and people who got unemployment benefits. So needless to say, this will be a big back and forth here in the final hours of the legislature as they really do try to wrap up by tomorrow night, right before midnight on Thursday. Amelia.
All right. We'll be keeping an eye on it. Thank you, Caroline.